Hello, 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 and welcome back to me hiding from the sun. God damn it. Like, look at this. Look how bright my forehead gets as I move there. That's my outline of the camera. Don't celebrate this. God damn it. Why? Why? Hello, Collider. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Am I working at Enemy and I? No, I'm not working at Enemy and I. I'm working on AI for the enemy. Yeah, I'm using AI to make enemies and enemies to make AI. You have to come up with a different company name? I mean, call it Company the Company. Probably not many people have used that one. Ta-da, done. FML was perfectly timed? Wait, why is that bad? Why is that bad? By the way, I have complaints. I know, shocking, but I don't know how easy it'll be to see. But I mean, I can take, you know what I can do is take a screenshot of the screenshot. And then I can make it bigger. Do you see the sun here? Because I don't. What is this bullshit? I was going to say, this is not sun. You want to see how it was the camera effects for starting soon screen? When you started, I was like, oh. I mean, it's the same. It would just be blurred. All the effects are the same. They just go through also the additional layer of the blur filter. The sun is the friends we make along the way. I don't make friends along the way. Go away, son. Go away. Screw the friends we make along the way. God damn it. By the way, you might be looking at it like, wow, that's pretty bright. That's through my freaking curtains. That's through the curtains, the sun. That's close curtains. That's how shit the curtains are. Oh, just pain. You know what? Just pain. Anyway, how are you guys? Now that I'm done telling you, talking to you about the pain, how are you guys doing? Hate it. Hate it. It's Thursday, which I guess is nice, because it's close to Friday. It's been worse. I mean, so have we all, right? So that's good. Because you've been worse does not mean it's not the worst thing that ever have been here. Which, you know, I wouldn't be surprised since you're here. But see the camera outline on my face? Just the camera outline as I move left. Damn it. Like hunched over my desk, like trying to hide from the sun. garbage. uh, um. I mean, yeah, but that's normal. Good, that's normal. So, between yesterday and today, I finished up the tutorial setup for Sunday's video that I'm gonna be doing. Which is this. I'll show it in a bit. So, yay to that. I have a fully modular forest to hopefully show some use cases for some nodes and stuff like that. And that's all I got. I will be doing some cooldowns and stuff today for AI. That's all I got. Now let me try streaming while I run away from the sun. Over the weekend, I need to put up the sun blockers already. It seems. I don't want to, but I'm gonna need to. Anyway, trees, right? Modular trees. So a few things on the trees. They start at different heights. They are different heights. They taper in. There's also like a certain distance that they won't spawn from the trunk. And then also the leaves that I have here get smaller the further out near the end of the branch they get. And it's bigger near the base of the tree. So and all of this is modular. And then some of them are empty, some of them are not. You can add and remove stuff you want. Yeah, you can see some branches just happen to have not a lot. Some of them have more. Here's some pretty scrawny trees. Where's your chainsaw? They're just very dense trees. Like, you know, this is actually like made of very durable wood. But yeah, this is it. That's the tutorial for Sunday. The point of this tutorial, this is all made with this. That's it. So in terms of hard drive space, this is like less than 300 kilobytes of like assets. It's just this guy, and like a curved branch. That's all. So if you're looking for like a way of saving hard drive space, 300 kilobytes, full trees. In terms of the assets. So the graph isn't that bad either. Okay. Graph's not that long either. So that's the plan for the weekend's tutorial. But enough of that. Let's load up the game. Let's load up the game. How's performance? I mean, it depends. I'm using Lumen, so not great because it's Lumen. Like, if you wanted more performant trees, right, you would just not have them go as far. You probably wouldn't need to spawn as much. You probably need to I didn't do any performance optimizations for this. That's not the point of it. So it is no more or less performant than if you were to set up the trees this way without PCG. It's just showing you ways of using certain PCG nodes if you were thinking about doing it that way. Maybe you will. That's all. Yeah, I get comments like that quite often on my videos, like, oh, but this is not a very performant way of doing it. Like, I never claimed to be a performant way of doing it or doing anything. I'm just showing a way of doing something. And that's not like a critique on you, just in general. I get that a lot. I don't know why. So we're doing cooldowns, which apparently, you have to store on the character. Which is fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. But if we're doing it on the character, then I can redo the one for the player as well, theoretically, because we can just reuse that. So, yeah. But in general, game folks are concerned with performance. But you're making a big assumption already. You're assuming I'm showing this specifically for games. Unreal is not just for games. Unreal is also for cinematics, virtual production, VFX in general, like films, like just interactive development, right? The Unreal is used for tons of stuff. I show you the tools. You can use them or not, you know? But yeah, assuming that I'm doing this specifically for games to make a performant game is, yeah, that's that assumption on the viewer. That's not an assumption I've ever claimed. This is going to be a cooldowns. Name, map, float, array. Oh wait, oh right, a map is already an array, right? Throw that into combat. Let's rename it to combat cooldowns. In case I have like power up cooldowns or something like that. So let's set up some cooldown stuff. What we want to set up is conditions. Cooldown. Watch in 5.6 they're gonna introduce cooldowns. I wouldn't be surprised. They're gonna introduce cooldowns in 5.6 and I'll be sad. I mean, I won't be sad. I'll be like, cool. There's a better solution now, but 5.6 apparently is coming like June, July, in like 2-3 months. Because people are getting the 5.6 version from GitHub. You can already like compile it, I guess. So there are people that have access to it. I would just like to know what's coming. Like specifically in the next versions. Because like, for example, for PCG, the one feature that I wanted, which was manual editing of PCG, is not coming in 5.6 as I found out. So I'm curious to see what is coming, what has arrived, or what is coming in 5.6. And I wish their future projections would be like future projections for 5.6 and future projections like past that. Like they would also, they should separate their future like projections for the next version and then versions after that. And if they're not sure if it's going to release in the, you know, the next version, then just move it to the other, have it in the other one still. But if they're sure they're releasing it, then move it. Look at people excited, I think. I mean, maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. I could be the weird one, though. So what we need to do is get combat cooldowns. And we need to find cooldown name. Which needs to be not input, I guess, but just exposed. Get exposed. Input would mean that we have to have it as like an actual set thing. We don't want that. This is fine. So if we find it, then I guess let's do it. Or if we don't find it. If we don't find it, then we want to add to it the cooldown name, and then cooldown time. And the cooldown time will be get current gets not current, get game time in seconds. It's not current, it's just game time in seconds. And we add the cooldown time and we set that as the value. Okay. So that is if it doesn't exist, then we do this and then we add it and then we return true. Because there was no cooldown for it. There's now a cooldown for it, but there was not one before. If we do find the cooldown name, then we want to get the we get keys or just no, we just go keys. Okay. So go to keys, and then we could check get. Let's just promote this one to a local variable. This is going to be found index. So we're gonna get it. Oh, did I? Oops. Wait. Oh, it's outputting the value it is. Oops. Okay, it's not found index. That's not the index, just found value. So this is actually original. I mean, I guess this is cooldown end time. Good enough. So what we want to do is just compare the cooldown end time compared to this. So you want to make sure that the get current game time in seconds is greater or equal to this. If it is, then we just reset the, then we reset it, basically. So we can effectively just redo this, right? Because this will, adding it basically will reset it to this value, because add on a map is a set for whatever reason. I don't know why. But it is what it is. But if it is false, it is not bigger and it has found it, that means we still are on cooldown, in which case it will return false. And then we're good. We never have to remove the cooldown. We never have to remove it from the map. So let's see if this works. We'll try it on the chase group. Do I want to chase group? I'll do it on the combats. Let's actually do it just on the proper combat. Enter condition. Cooldown. Oh, did I not expose the cooldown time? Cooldown name here is projectile attack. Should do projectile. The time is in seconds. So if I did 10, and then we do again. Cooldown. This is our special. Also 10. So theoretically, you'll do this is at a random weighted by utility. But instead, what we're going to change this to is try select children in order. Because it just has cooldowns now. No, I still want to do by weighted by utility. If it fails, we'll try again on a different one. Either way, no, this is fine. This is fine. So let's see. Theoretically, you should attack me once, and then not again with that same attack for 10 seconds. You should be able to attack me now. And she attacked me once. And now she won't be attacking me for 10 seconds. Oh, there you go. Cooldown. Yay! It hasn't done the special yet. Kind of wanted to do the special though. Why you no do special? Special attack? Special attack? Like, I know you don't have a super high chance, but you have a chance. Oh, there it is, finally. Shot her in the back. Yay! It works. So the way in this 0.2 doesn't have a high chance of. Wait, this is 1.75. So effectively, we have a 1/8 chance, roughly a little less than 1/8, probably 1/10 chance of doing the special. So 1 in 10. I think that's fine because we don't want to have that attack happening all the time. But we do want to change the cooldown. We don't actually want to keep it as 10 seconds. Let's make the cooldown for the projectile like 3 seconds. 2.5. Or 2.5 seconds. And the special cooldown can remain to 10. I don't want her doing that often. Because the animation itself takes, I might make it like 15. Because the animation, it doesn't account for the animation ending and then the timer starts. Animation starts, or timer starts at the beginning. So let's do like 15. And we'll do that for all the other enemies as well. So that guarantees she'll move at least once, usually. Works. She's moving quite a lot, to be honest. Like, I feel like the chance of her attacking should be higher. You know what we can do? In that case, is increase the chances because we now have a cooldown, so we could increase the chances of this happening, of her attacking and stuff. Let's do like 0.9 for the attack state, and let's do like a point.
Pausing for ads.
5 for the special. It's ads time. I can't even enjoy myself. Sun. The sun. I hate it. I hate it all. Look how bright it is. Look how bright my forehead is. Dear God. Unacceptable. Just unacceptable. It's supposed to be like rainy and foggy and miserable. What is this shit? The worst part with all of this is it's also hot in my room. Like it's like a stacks. The sun brings so much misery. I relate with vampires. I do. I commiserate with them. It's just miserable. Move to that US city? What US city? That is a very vague thing. Move to that US city. I do not know what you're referring to. Where Twilight franchise happens? Look, I don't know anything about Twilight except there's werewolves and there's vampires, right? That's the one? Are they werewolves? I don't know. Are they wolf boys and vampires? Like that's not vampires. When I think vampires, I think that poster there that is cut off. I think Helsing. I think Alucard. That's what I think when I think vampire. Yeah. Can you tell that I like a certain kind of anime? This Solo Leveling. Do you see the resemblance of the kinds of anime I really enjoy? Do you see a pattern yet? No, you don't? Okay, good. Because I also absolutely love this anime. Also one of my absolute favorite. I've rewatched this anime so many times. I always there was a season 2. Hey, you, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. No game, no life is so good. I want a season 2. It'll never happen. Is that the incestuous one? I mean, it's partially yes, I guess. I don't think it's... There's no actual anything going on. But it's like... You know... Slightly implied, but not really. So sort of. She's supposed to be, I think, 10. So no. If I recall, she's like 10 or 11. So the answer you're looking for is Gagut's no. There is nothing going on in the anime. Yeah, and they're not blood related, but it doesn't matter. She's like she's a child, a literal child. He's even weirder now that she is as a shield. Yeah. He uses her as a shield all the time. Just puts her in front of... I remember her sitting on his lap. So I'm like, oh yeah, there's tons of that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is it's... There's that kind of stuff. Yeah. And there's like panty shots and like all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah. But the thing that you gotta love about the anime is the actual like... The fact that he never loses and all the big brain plays he does. That's what I enjoy. The art style is also really nice. Like they could remove that whole part of it. I wouldn't care. I should be a fan of Kakegurui. Guri. Sounds familiar. I do like One Punch Man. The second season wasn't as good, I will say. I really liked the first season. Second season was kind of meh. Kind of mid. Yeah, I've not watched this. Yeah, I've not watched this. Based on this picture, I can see me liking this. Based on this one picture. Yeah, that sounds like right up my alley. Is it on the legit website? No, Crunchyroll doesn't have it. There's the let's forget the name of this website. There's my other website that has it probably. Oh yeah, it does. My enemy list just score 7.38 from 2019. Let's see. It's all, I don't have Netflix. I don't watch movies. Why would I have Netflix? The reputation of the student council dwindles. Decides to revolutionize the group. To this end, she announces an election for its next president. The rules are simple. Each student in the school receives one chip. Whoever has the most chips by the end of the 30 days becomes both the new president and the head of the clan. Because apparently everyone in the school is part of the clan. Upon receiving news of the development, the branch families spring into action. 11 transfer students arrive. Oh, that's season 2. Is it this one then? They're children of the richest people in the world. The academy has its quirks that's made from all others. A seemingly naive and beautiful transfer student. Of course, you gotta have that stereotype. Oh yeah, it might be an interesting one. Yeah. I don't wait. What do you mean? I don't like hot females. I'm sorry. What? What possible thing could you base that on? And dear God, this sun is getting worse. I'm gonna move over here. Of course, I like hot females. What kind of weird reasoning do you have for that one? You just like hot, hung Korean dudes? I mean, hey, everyone has their preferences. If that's yours, you know. Probably a hard time finding any where you are. I understand why you settled. You meant me? No, you said the word I there. You said the word I there, Gaguts. This means this person. It has the word I. So, you know, I get it, Gaguts. It's fine. You know, It's you're perfectly. This is a safe space. We totally accept you for who you are. You could absolutely enjoy your hot Korean dudes. Let's set up some cooldowns for the other ones. Embertooth. Intergonition cooldown. Special. Cooldown time. It's a pretty long attack. Are you okay there, Guts? Did you just slam your head against the keyboard? You okay? Or are we trying to put in your password for something into the chat? Well, the two. I mean, it's... You have two keyboards in front of you? Your PC one? What do you... Why do you have two keyboards? Do you have multiple computers? I mean, you can still set that up with to just drag across. Even multiple computers, though. 10 seconds probably long. It's actually like 5 seconds. Let's do 10 seconds. Let's do 10 seconds. You were typing your Wi-Fi password because you're setting a device on the second keyboard. So I don't actually, like, I haven't changed my Wi-Fi password either. Like, it is still a bunch of random crap. And it's like, because it comes on the, like, the router. It's like, here's the password. I've never changed it. I know a lot of people do, but I always like, and every time like I should change it so I remember it. Then I realized, oh yeah, I don't really need anyone else to know it, and I don't need to re-enter it ever again. So what's the point? And I never change it. I just leave it to be whatever the default is, the little random gibberish of, you know, yeah, similar to what you have. So you should have a 10-second cooldown. So he'll attack, and then 10 seconds later, he'll attack again. At least it wasn't an important password. I mean, depends on, you know, who you're asking. Because if you're a security specialist, that could be a very important password. Why is he attacking? Why is he attacking at all? Why not? It's not there any errors. He knew where to connect. Yeah, if we knew. Was this true? What's the problem? Is this true? So it was false. It was added to it. Is this ever gonna stay true? Is that true? That's what it gives. What gives? Hey, Liz here. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Maybe your first game ever using AI took only less than 24 hours. Nice. I'm also using AI. Yeah. Here's my AI. I don't know why my AI doesn't attack me now. Why you don't attack me? Why no work? I'm gonna change the cooldown time to like 1 second. Ask AI to fix it or go to jail? Wait, what? Why would you go to jail? If you don't ask AI specifically. Thankfully, we don't have to do that. Why is he not attacking? Why did this work fine for Zorla and not work at all for him? Oh, the AI will go to jail. Okay, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna remove this cooldown. Let me just double check that it's working just in general. Maybe it was broken before. Oh no, it works fine. Yeah. It works. Why? Oh, now he does it. Oh, but he did it on the melee one. That one doesn't count. Can't do it on the melee one. Oh, now he's doing it. I have questions. I have questions. Let's try this one more time. So it worked. Like, he should be able to do it right now. Like, why isn't he attacking? Is the problem that I have multiple things called the same on the cooldown? That shouldn't be a problem. Just for testing purposes, rename this one to like special 2. Oh, it totally works now. What? Why? Why? Oh, it's because... It's because this... No, it doesn't have a transition. I thought I was transitioning over to you, but I'm not. Huh. Odd. Okay, well, that's fine. You can have a separate cooldown for the melee special, melee range special, but just double check that if I did this, it would cause issues. Question is, why does it cause issue? That's so bizarre. So I can't have multiple things use the same cooldown? Right, it said... I don't know why it's printing twice. False, then true. True. Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. Oh, no, it doesn't have a chance of failing. No, this is doing... random by utility. There's no... I thought maybe I had like a chance of this to not succeed or something, but no, I don't have that. I think this random might be messing with it though. If I remove that random, so weird. He just refuses to do anything. When it's the same. Even though there's no difference on the check. Okay, well, I guess then we'll do melee range special. We'll have separate cooldowns on the melee range one and the other one. Yeah, so now he's fine. I want to reduce the chance of going to a random point. We can increase the chance of him attacking now as well. Yeah, 5 seconds is not long enough because he can attack back to back. We'll do 8 seconds of a cooldown. That means at least 3 seconds in between. And that should be good. And then I'm going to increase the chances of attacking now. So we'll do a like 0.9, just under. It's like 45% chance to attack or try to attack, compared to 55% chance roughly of moving. So now. Yeah, that's better. Because it's now easier to get away from him, I might actually increase his damage output. At some point. We'll see. But it is now, right, you can get away relatively easily. Okay, I think that's good. I think for him, we're good. Also, yay, the sun is gone. The sun is gone. I don't have to be like hunched over in pain hiding from the sun. No, Saj, this is great. That was not comfortable. That was not comfortable. Okay, next one. Gretling. This one should be faster. Enter condition. Pull down. Jump attack. Cooldown. 5 seconds. Because you have to keep in mind that he also has the wind up. 5 seconds is a little long. Let's do like 3.5. Main thing is it will stop him from doing multiple attacks. I also want to give a delay on our a cooldown on those movement abilities.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
We'll do it after that. We need to add cooldowns on like all those dashes and stuff. I don't want them bunny hopping multiple times in a row and all that. Kakegurui is rated R. What kind of adult stuff are you watching, Guts? Watch rated R movies? Or TV shows? You're into husky hung Korean men and watching rated R anime? I mean, I get it. I get it. Sound like my kind of anime. Combine very high gore and violence with a bunch of sexual stuff. Well, yeah, that's great. I mean, really, the former is really all I need. The second one's just a little bonus on top. I'll probably check out the anime. I just finished. I'm finished watching everything. There's like the stuff that's coming out right now is not very interesting. Like on the new season. Like to watch. Look, Solo Leveling is still #1. Solo Leveling, by the way, which is kind of crazy, it has 745.5 thousand reviews. Right, 745.5. One Piece that's been going for decades. Where's One Piece? One Piece has not been at... One Piece used to be at the very top. It's fallen off. Where's One Piece? Also on Newbie, great anime. One Piece. There it is. This has only 631,000. So in terms of popularity, 745 versus 631, and this One Piece has been going on for so long. What, Freerin? Freerin's all the way down here. Here's all the stuff that's more popular than the Freerin. Yeah. It's all the stuff above Freerin right now. Yeah, here it is. 222.5 thousand views. This is sort of by current popularity. It's not airing, so it makes sense. But yeah, there's nothing good that I want to watch here. Yeah, this is the number of reviews. Just number of reviews. I'm judging based on number of reviews because that means like, right? Every X of 10 people watching usually give it reviews, or however many. Am I giving notes? What do you mean by notes? They're reviews. No, giving a rating. 4.9 star, 745.5 thousand reviews. $400, 745,539 specifically for this one. But yeah, there's nothing good to watch. So I might check out the one you linked. I started watching this one. I got what? Like how many episodes? I got through 5 episodes. And I was like, I tried to go through more. Realistically, I was like contemplating ending it here, and then I struggled through a couple more. I'm like, that was like, again, because I was back then. That was before Solo Leveling. That is when I was trying to find an anime with a badass protagonist, and that was one of the recommended ones. This one, I watched this one. So this one I originally quit because of the animation on it was real bad, because it had 3D animation scenes, and I was like, and then I went online. I was like, is the story good enough to actually continue through the shitty animation? People were like, yeah, the story is actually original and good. And then I went through it. It's mid at best. It's like mid to me. Like, the concept is kind of interesting, but the not really. Yeah, I don't watch like any of this stuff. I don't watch like any slice of life kind of stuff. Don't care about Dragon Ball. I've never watched Shangri-La. Even though I've seen it like on near the top quite a lot, but I don't know. I just look at it and I'm like, visually, this is not what I'm looking for. Free is not slice of life. Is free Ren slice of life? Is Free Ren considered slice of life? Free Ren is a delightful slice of life fantasy. While Free Ren Beyond Journey's End has fantasy themes, it's often described as a slice of life anime at heart. But if people are using slice of life to describe it, including myself, that means it is enough of a slice of life adjacent anime, right? Yeah, sure, it's not actually slice of life, but it is slow. It's way too slow. Yeah, I made it through 3 episodes. What is slice of life? Did you say that it's not a slice of life and then ask what is slice of life? Here, I'll get you the actual. Slice of life, just a realistic representation of everyday experiences in a movie, play, or book. What is considered slice of book? A storytelling technique that presents a seemingly arbitrary sample of character's life, which often lacks coherent plot conflict. I don't know why it says which often lacks coherent plot conflict or ending. That's not true. Depiction of mundane experiences in art, entertainment, in theater. Slice of life refers to naturalism. I want for specifically anime. Slice of life anime and manga are narratives which take place in a recognizable everyday setting, such as blah blah blah. I don't know, like okay, one of the episodes without, I mean, there's like no one watching, so it's for you and me, but basically, one of the episodes, right, the first 3 episodes was the full episode was just what happened during that episode. She read a book. That's what happened in that episode. She read a book. I don't. Did anything else happen in that episode? I don't remember anything else happening in that episode. Yeah, episode 3 had them go on their own adventure where they got a spell for flowers. I was so uninterested. I'm sorry. You can like Frieren all you want. Power to you. I just it was just yeah, there was one battle against a demon. It wasn't very interesting to me. Like, there was no emotion or anything. There was just like, I don't know. Again, you can keep trying to make me like it, but that's not gonna change the fact that it's not my kind of anime. I don't understand why you can't accept that, but you know, that's you. That's a you problem, not a me problem. You don't want me to like it? Okay, then successful? I guess. You've succeeded. Congratulations. Bunny hop. 3. Okay, the first 3 episodes are a slice of life. Look, I'm not the only one that's... I just pulled it up on Google. Other people are saying it too. And I went searching for it. I was like, I went searching specifically, does the anime get like more fast paced? And everyone's like, no. I was like, okay, well then answer my questions. I don't... It's people answering it wasn't Google's AI that was reading. I went on Reddit, I went everywhere where people who watched the anime were answering it on the Reddit pages. You can disagree with them again, but you have to admit that people have different opinions and different outlook on things. It's okay to not be the same. This is a regular attack. Melee range attack. 3 seconds. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, looks good. I think we can increase the chance of attacking. Also, I think we can increase the chance of attacking. Oh, you're 0.5. Yeah, we can really increase it. 0.9. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're better now. He's a little more, he moves around a little more. And then he like moves and then attacks, which is really nice. I think he's a quick little guy. Okay, I think we're good. So I think the gruntling is all good. Let's just finish up with the skeleton. To change your cooldown, or lack thereof, rather. And since we were finished with Zorla, I want to introduce still the attack combo for this guy. We never finished the attack combo. By never finished, I mean I never started. So let's add in an ender condition. Cooldown. Jump attack. Here's a longer thing, so I'll say 5 seconds. And here. Melee range attack. So 5 seconds. Okay, let's check out. Yeah, that works. He was staying there for quite a while. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. . Oh yeah, I want on Embertooth. I forgot. I said it, but I never did it. Embertooth, just lower the chance of him doing a move to random location. Oh yeah, I have like 1.0 for random location. No, I want to like lower chance of that. Still, mostly strafe, but also occasionally move to random location. Okay, awesome. So that is all good now. Close some stuff. You. By Zorla, we don't need to open anymore. Okay. So now what we want to do is the combo attack. The question is, how the hell do we do the combo attack? Because he can do the three like attacks. He's really slow. I guess for him, it doesn't matter. For other enemies, it would. Like if you had a combo that's a faster combo attack, it could work. So let's set up. I want this guy to do a combo attack. Yeah. Should be part of combat melee. So we'll have a third kind here that is going to be combo attack. Basic hold attack. I'll we'll have another one. That is going to be a combo attack. I really need to put this probably on an enum. But it's fine. So this it's okay. We'll have this one be the combo attack. That is really close to the other color. Okay, so what it's gonna do is go here, hold attack. We're gonna replace the hold attack with a combo attack. But the combo. The combo attack as it is now won't work. Because my attacks right now have the pauses built into them. I can duplicate them and remove the pauses. But then it's its own separate thing entirely. So oh no, I can do hold delay to 0. No, we could do it. We could do it with hold delay of 0. So basically, it would go here. It would do all of this. And then it would do attack combo again. If I do this, another just 5-second delay here and then complete. Will it do the next one? I don't remember if I configured it to go the next one if it was just like AI or not. I have a feeling no. But we can certainly see. He did not do the next attack. Oh, because I'm stupid and, as always, I did not replace with combo attack. There we go. No, so he does the first one again. So basically, we would need to do first set the whole delay after this to 0. But then he would still attack forward, right? Point 1. Yeah, he still jumps forward because it's still a jump attack for the animation. Okay. In that case, the problem is it's built into the animation. I pause attack here. That's the problem. I have pause attack here. Right, and I want pause attack there. Or wherever it is. I don't know why it's called pause attack, actually. Why is it called pause attack here? When it is pause jump attack. When I do open notified blueprint. Pause jump attack. Pause attack. Odd. Okay, whatever. Is there any way for me to control that? I could do it based off a variable potentially that I sent to the enemy before the attack. It'd be a whole thing. I think it's something I should revisit. I don't think it's something we're gonna do right now. I think we just don't worry about a combo attack for now. And we just deal with it later. Why close everything? It wasn't even open. It wasn't even open. Okay, well. Confirm that everything still works. Yeah, it still works. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next enemy. Enemy. So we are done with the 3D ones minus the bosses. I want to do the bosses all like one after the other. So let's go with the old 2D ones. We have 5 enemies to set up. They're mostly going to be like the enemies we already have. So I'll probably reuse a lot of it. Starting with the flying eye. I should be able to like reuse Zorla basically. Oh, that's for the 2D one. I need that. Okay. So the flying eye. We're going to change the there's no special attack. There's just the regular projectile attack, which will now have a cooldown. I think our cooldown for this one will be a little longer because his projectile just takes longer. And everything else, theoretically, I could leave. I think. Let's find out. Great start. Oh, I know why. It's because this is Sorlance and BP enemy. I don't have anything enemy specific on this. Zorla trigger expression. Oops. You no longer need.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
That's time. Stretch time. Mystery drink time. Mm-hmm. I've got a new tool to update titles easily, like on both Twitch and YouTube, and that's why my titles have been changing every stream. It's been fun. I don't know why. Before I was just too much of a pain in the ass to update it in 2 locations. I'm like, oh, just type it in, click update all, done. Uh, that's what happens when you give people money. They give you things that are useful. Hey, wow, Tech, welcome in. How's it going? I've been doing well. Title's working already. All right. Okay, theoretically you should move now. Yeah, look at him go. He's gonna come to me. And then he's gonna shoot his little face off. He's gonna shoot his little face off. He's gonna shoot his little face off. Yay, he shot me. And when I run close to him, he'll run away. And he'll hide. And then he'll come around. And then he'll shoot me. He'll miss. Wow, that was a terrible shot. Yay! That works. Yeah. That works really well. Right away. Okay. I mean, that guy's done. And now we have a few like the base one set up. It's just a matter of making the variations for them. Just nice and quick. Okay. Next up is Goblin, which is basically going to be also Quick Boy. I'm gonna change the range on this one. Actually, I'm gonna change the range on the Flying Eye as well to be 700 combat range. Just so it's not in the same exact range as Zorla. And for this one, we'll use the Grundling as our base. And this is our Goblin Bro. They selected the wrong floor. The wrong floor. The wrong thing. Which was the floor. So, Goblin. Say tree. Bam. Goblin. Okay. So, the combat range for him, I think, should be closer. I think if I make his combat range like 250. His cooldown time, he's gonna be like 3.5 is fine. But if I make it 250, right? So he's gonna be in real close range. I need to adjust his range and arc. Let's see. Attack duration, hold delay. It's a hold attack. Wait a second. For the attack, and hold delay, max hold delay. Oh, is it on? It's on the character. That's right. So if we come here, Goblin attack. It's a pause attack. Trim duration of 0.5 seconds. We'll do like 0.35 seconds. See if that helps, first of all. Problem is, he's not making it all the way to the end. That's better. He still feels very slow. I want him to be... I want him to... I want the range to be lower. and I want him to be faster. Like as he moves across. So let's do 0.2. And the mobs. We'll modify the goblin here. Jump attack range. Instead of 400, we'll do 250. Which will make it very short, theoretically. It may be too short. Oh, because his range is 250. So, yeah, we want it longer than that. 325. I think it's because his hitbox is shorter. That's why this is happening. So if I was theoretically go here, select the goblin here, goblin right there, and I made his capsule half height to be like, I don't know, instead of 45, let's say 60. It should theoretically help a little bit with the jump. It didn't help that much. I mean, he does end kind of where he's supposed to be fair. Do I want him to be faster? See, that right there means he's angled up. I made it 100. Oh, hold on. What is the one for my player? Before I made it 100, what is the one for the player? Uh, 72. I made 72. If I make all their capsule components instead of yeah, no longer does the angle down. If I make all the capsule components like the same height as the character, then I don't have to worry about the angle stuff. Which is good. Let's see what happens if I make jump duration like 0.05. Super quick. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. He goes a little further now. A little too far, I think. He goes past it. So let's do... 0.1. Be a little slower, but at least it'll be more accurate. When you go too low, basically, causes some issues. A little more, a little slower. I could increase it and see if that helps. There we go. That's kind of where I want. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Oh, errors. Stupid state tree errors. I don't understand it. Compiling makes it look like I've made changes when I haven't. I mean, I know state tree's in beta, so you know, like it's give it a little bit of leeway. But I think the goblin's good. Yeah, when we go too far, all of the AI properly idle. What I actually would need to do, or I want to do, is if I go way too far, like I wanted to just disable AI effectively. And when I get closer, I want to enable AI. Because there's not even a reason to like do any AI stuff if I'm way too far away. Or like unload them and replace them with like a box. And then when the box, you know, when you get close enough to the box, then it will be fine. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. Mushroom Bro. Mushroom Bro is going to be like yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Hold on the flying eye. I didn't give the flying eye the melee attack. The melee range, because he has a melee attack. Close quarters attack. Paste as children. Oh, that's because he runs away. That's why I didn't give it to him. You know what? It's fine. We won't have it for him. We will give it to the Mushroom Bro. He's a bit tankier. He's not going to be scared. He's not going to run away. Instead, he's going to have a melee attack. So, Mushroom Bro, enjoy your new. So, you're not going to do the find cover group. You're never going to find cover. Mushroom Bro is tanky. He does not need to find cover. Do need to give him back though is you. Is you. Paste his children. Okay. Let's see how this works. I think I want to make him a little bit closer. 650. So it'd be him, the flying eye, and then Zorla, basically in range. That looks all good. If I come here, why didn't he? Melee. Well, you know, melee. Let me remove the 0.8 chance. I think we just have straight up chance. 100% chance, basically. Is it 200 within 200 units? He's a big boy. Oh, it's because he's already in combat. I'm not leaving combat. When he executes the combat, it should go back here and then should come in here. If I'm within here and then cool down. Oh, this is because it's a melee range attack. This is melee. I mean, yeah, melee range attack. 3 seconds. Yeah, this is right. That's projectile. Do you have your attacks set up? Animations, yeah. You have attacks. Attack animations set up. So why? This is not a hold attack. What's going on? Why is he doing... I gave you the state tree. I gave you the right state tree. Oh, it's equal to. Why is it equal to? Is it because I copied it? So it copied, but it didn't copy it properly? God damn it. That's why. Freaking copied, but changed stuff to just throw me off. So now if I'm melee range. There we go. I'll make it bigger here. And then the cooldown on melee range is still 3 seconds. So he'll slap me once and then he'll move out of the way. He'll slap me, and then he can shoot me, and then he can move out of the way. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Big tanky, bro. Not really tank. Nothing's tanky anymore because I do too much damage. You know what? Let's reduce my damage right now. By how much? $15 damage base. Airblade being a... I need to change some stuff on Airblade. Airblade is considerably weaker because it has no AoE functionality effect. We need to change that. So we need to make it so... you tweak it like it's like AoE damage on hit. Let's do 12. Also means we need to adjust the cards. 12 base damage. And for the great sword, it's adjusted to 15. I don't know how good this will be, but let's try it. Him supposed to being tanky, that is kind of the tankiness that I would want. If he's supposed to be on the tankier side, that is the kind of tankiness I want. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. We'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so he is good. Next up is the shark. The shark is gonna be like the more basic enemy, sort of like the it's gonna be sort of like the skeleton, the full size one. Shark. I'm kind of glad I decided to scrap the whole AI perception thing. I'll be honest. Like, it didn't make sense for the game. It was more a pain to set up. I learned a lot doing it. So, like, you know, if needed to do it again, I could do it, you know, faster and better. But I think aside from a learning experience, I think that was pretty much worth it. Okay. So this is the shark. The shark should be a little closer and melee range. I think their attack cooldown, all that we can leave. One thing I have been considering is making it so enemies can go through enemies during attacks. But AI perception is like sight, hearing, that kind of stuff. So that's like when games, you know, enemies have a cone vision. That is perception. It's how they perceive the world, whether through sight, hearing, being hit, like that kind of stuff. And we pretty much thrown all of that out because for this game, I realized that it doesn't make sense. Just do it by distance. I'm not making a stealth game. They don't need to be looking at a certain, like they don't need to be seen specifically. And vision doesn't always, in games, vision doesn't always mean they really see you and want to do anything either. I don't know why, I just remembered. If you played Minecraft Pillagers, why did it download the picture? Right, if you ever played Minecraft, these guys will sometimes spawn in the world and they'll just look at you with weapons up and they'll just never attack unless you get closer to them. So they saw you. They're like, if you move, they keep looking at you, but their aggro still doesn't trigger until you come close enough to them anyway. So it's such a weird one on these guys specifically. I mean, pretty much all mobs are sound-based. Not sound-based, like distance-based in Minecraft, I'm pretty sure. There are exceptions, of course. I'm saying as a general, like, majority of mobs you just can't really sneak up on. But for games like mine, it's like, yeah, I don't need sight and all that. Also, did it take you a while to to understand it, Guts, or are you in the past? Hey boy. Oh, that's a tanky boy. And that's an elite's amount of health. You were in the past? Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. On YouTube, if your connection is just a little bit poor, not poor enough to disconnect you, I feel like it'll start dropping like a frame or two. But like everything will seem the same because, right, it's not enough to really notice. But I feel like it'll start dropping like 1 or 2 frames somewhere. And if over time, you'll end up falling further and further back. Because I feel like I've had that happen when I've had like connection issues where I go on live and then it never buffers. But all of a sudden, I'm not at the live point anymore. I think YouTube might do that, which is, I think, kind of nice on one hand. On the other hand, you know, not as nice, because it's like nice because you don't get buffering. You get a like continuous playback, but somehow I guess it's not dropping frames; it's adding frames. I don't even know what it's doing. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing on the back end, because to you, like, as I've seen that happen, like I'll watch it and I don't notice anything. No buffering, no nothing. It probably just adds the ever slightest delay between the frames. And it just happens to add up. I don't know. I'm entirely guessing. But mushroom. All of you guys go in here. Stop complaining.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
In here. And all it's saying is validating asset. Like, it doesn't give me like problems. And it says does not match linked asset parameters. Please recompile the state tree asset. Here, I'll recompile everything. Done. You're setting one of your single board computer with Steam Link. Nice. So you can play with in the living room. One of your single board computers? What is a single board computer? Because I assume a single board, you mean like a motherboard, but then all computers are single board in that case. So I don't think that's what you mean. So what is a single board computer? Steam Link is the one that just lets you stream from the PC to whatever, right? To your handheld or whatever it is. Oh, okay, got it. Because it's the Steam Deck is the actual console you play on, but Steam Link is the stream. Okay. Also, the fact that there's a Steam Deck and a Stream Deck, and streamers happen to sometimes have both, is extremely annoying. I don't have both. But when I want to talk about it, I really have to like think, like, what Yeah, it's a whole console / PC. Yeah. There's been a few of those kind of have come out. Like is it the Acer one that came out with like OLED version? Like is it Acer or I think it's Acer. I don't remember what it's called. Nitro Blaze 7? No, that's not what I'm thinking. Is it? I mean, it may be. It's not the one I was thinking of, but yeah, there's like a bunch of ones that people are making. It's cool. Like, if I ever wanted to play Steam games and I was actually more of a go somewhere else person and I had like commutes, like on public transport, I would probably get one. For sure. The new AMD CPUs perform really well. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, we got one last to do, which is the skeleton. The skeleton will be more like the regular skeleton, probably. Which is kind of like the shark. So let's duplicate the shark. And let's do this. Skeleton 2D. Remember, guys, Control E opens the file without needing to navigate to it. It is convenient. Okay. So for you, what do we change? A little bit closer. 320. The rest we can honestly probably leave as is. I don't want him dashing though, as he chases at all. And I don't want him dashing at all. Yeah, I want him to just strafe mostly. Oh, strafe range, need to adjust this. 275. I might need to double check the strafe range on these guys as well. Good thing I checked. 320. It's working super well, WTF. Why, are you surprised at yourself that you managed to get it to work? Got more confidence in yourself, good sir. Let's do 550 there. Or at least I have not been adjusting the strafe range where I'm supposed to. 600. Not surprised you made it work. Surprised how good it's looking and responsive. I mean, what processor do Raspberry Pi use? Because they don't use like Intel AMD, right? They use like like a more mobile more mobile processor, right? At least I'm guessing. The one that has like a GPU and CPU built in, or are they using like AMD? Which, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised either. Probably depends. But. Risk 5. Oh, I think you told me about this. Yeah, it's a open source architecture. So they basically built their own because it's open source. Someone built their own processor, which is insane. I feel like he should have longer range. I want him to have longer range. Because I think it'd be cool. Because he's a long, tall attack. 550. Again, it fades out because he's a shorter boy. So yeah, let's adjust his capsule height. 72. -72. There we go. No problems now. I was curious what happens if I'm like above or below. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, because he just makes sense. He can't attack down. He can attack sideways. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, we have now done every single mob that isn't a boss. The AI has been updated to an extent. Let me quickly run through. I want to see. Oh, that's not what I want to open at all. I want to see how the new damage is holding if I go melee. How does the new damage hold up? Ooh, yeah, I don't kill him like in one hit anymore. Nice. See, they do slaps now when in close range. I mean, I'm still doing just fine, right? I've not been hit at all, so oh, 2 hits. You know what? 2 hits on those guys, still good. That guy no longer dies in 1 hit with the white swing. I think this is fine. I think this is a good rebalance. I am definitely using this attack less. But that's because I need more AoE than to line him up. And because I'm moving out of the way more, I'm not using, or sorry, I'm using this basic one less, for sure. But the ideal one is definitely to use both. Damn it. I think enemies should do more damage as well. Still alive? But that's a separate thing. For damage up. I think it's... Look, I have full health. Yeah, the enemy should definitely do more damage because it is now considerably... it is easier to dodge them. Even with the increased speed of attacks, right? Yeah. Like I take damage. I'm not invulnerable. But oh shit. Of course it takes a league guy one of these as an elite, and now I might be saying something different. Oh no. We're fine. We're fine. Excuse me? You're dead. Why did you get up? That's a corpse. That is a dead corpse. You could. Why was he standing and doing fire attack as a corpse? I thought we fixed that. I thought we fixed that. Yeah, why is he still moving? I thought we fixed all this. Oh yeah, now he's doing a flame attack. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Why is he breathing fire and moving when he's dead? Cam, I just want to know. Okay. On death, he's still doing the parent thing. And the parent thing is sending the status defeated to the state tree and root. On status defeated on event priority critical. Doesn't matter. Sure, priority critical. In case it happens somehow on the same tick as go to cover or something, it'll go to death, and then death stop active movement, and then you know what? Then I'll do well, first of all, focus should be off here. Turn off focus. And then delay. Run forever. Indefinite delay. That should help. I probably should do this for the other ones as well. This focus target off and delay forever. So let's do that. That should help the other ones. I love how opening them automatically just puts asterisk here that other changes need to be made. I have not made any changes. But, you know, I guess, sure. Hopefully this will help. It should definitely fix the problem of them looking at us still. See, this says focus target already here. But the other ones didn't for some reason. They had stop animation. Right? We go to you. Stop. Oh, so that's stop active movement. Target. Okay. Stop active movement. And then please wait forever. You. I appreciate the wait forever or run forever option. It is a good option. So I searched stop space AC. Why am I getting all of these here and the only one that's highlighted at all is stop active movement? They all have the letters AC in it. Is that why? It's searching every letter, every word separately? I don't like it. I don't like that. Not for this, at least. Okay, last one. Delay indefinitely. Android runs okay. Gonna try Linux distro. Wait, did you say you were running in the Raspberry Pi? Or you're back to sleeping at 6 a.m.? Oh no. You were doing so well, Gagans. You were doing so well for a while. What happened? What happened? Okay, he's not moving. He's not breathing fire. He's turning gray. Excellent. Raspberry Pi runs Android, Ubuntu, all that. Yeah. But are you dual booting on the Raspberry Pi? So I thought it was running Linux. But I was like, okay, maybe it's running Android, but are you dual booting your Raspberry Pi? I'm curious. Because the storage of the Raspberry Pi is just a SIM card, not a SIM card, like a SD card, right? Just however big you want to put it. Man, I remember, so when I was in high school, I remember my camera, which I actually still have. I have a Canon. Hold on, I want to see if I can grab it real quick. Hold on for this explanation. Be right back. Look what I got. I've had this bag, this camera bag, since high school. Like, genuinely. Here's my first camera. Well, first, like, digital camera, like, nice one. Probably not gonna focus on it. The Canon Rebel XT. Digital Rebel XT. EOS camera. It has 6 or 8 megapixels. These were so rare. The reason that's why I brought it. I was like, I probably still have it inside. Compact flash, 1 gigabyte. That's it. And these were expensive. 1 gigabyte flash was expensive. What do I have here? I have a 70-300 macro lens, if I recall. I think some of these are broken. I don't remember if this is the one. Like, super old lens. I don't know if it works. I let my stepbrother borrow it, so I don't know if it broke before or after him. This is the default lens that came with it. With the old one, the 18-55. And then I had a, I have a 50 millimeter 1.8 like basic portrait lens. This actually broke at one point, and me and a friend like put it back together when we went on a like a biking trip. Yeah. And right now I'm using obviously another DSLR that I got specifically to help with streaming and some other stuff. Well, I say some other stuff, but I haven't used it for anything except streaming. But yeah, I was just thinking about the Raspberry Pi storage, and then I just remembered that the fact that back in my day, 1 gigabyte of storage is all I had. And my current DSLR, like if I want to actually like go take photos, I think it's a 64 gigabyte. What I use the camera for? I took lots of photos when I was like in high school. Yeah, in college I think less so. Like during high school time especially, I took lots of photos. I think like of friends. I found yeah, I'm obviously not gonna show pictures of like friends and all that, but I took like lots of photos of stuff. Um, wonder. I mean, theoretically. That was me. I have my backup hard drive right here, so I mean, I could just plug it in. There's some pictures I could probably show. Some old photos. So me connect. There it goes. Photos. What can I show? Lots of people here. Can't show that. Biking trips. See? Grew up in San Francisco. There's the Golden Gate Bridge. We rode across that. I want to see if I can find a better picture though, or some better pictures. Like I took photos of like sunsets. All right, like I just took photos like everything. Less people than actual like environments, but the pictures I have right now are of a lot of people. I have photos from a fashion show that I went to. I don't even remember why I went to a fashion show. Oh my god, okay. This one's I can show this.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I think this isn't even photos I took. Hold on. I think this is my elementary school, but I don't think these are photos I took. They're too small for them to be photos I took, and I don't remember taking these photos. Why are they in my photos section? Yeah, they're not. I didn't take those photos. I visited the country where I was born, and I took photos of the elementary school. I know for sure, but I don't. They wouldn't be here. So. I misspelled fashion show. Okay. Let's see. I find some food photos that. Here, I got a few more. Yes, Hawaii. From Maui. When I went there when I was a... You know, it makes sense when you never heard of fashion before. I don't know why I went to a fashion... I know some... The thing is, I think I went to a fashion show because one of my friends was in that fashion show. And the weird thing was, one of my class, like school colleagues, like from the same class or the same, no, it wasn't from the same class, but the same school, was also in that fashion show. It was like from Maui that I just took photos. Like I love like this is the kind of like photos I like. It's like nature photos. He did models before AC. Oh, you know me, right? Like, and this is all taken with that old camera, that old 6 or 8 megapixel camera. I don't remember. This is Hawaii Oahu Island, which I visited with my other family. look at this bird. Look at the majestic birds. None of these are like processed or anything, right? They're just like photos I took that, you know, if I want to process them and then like actually make them nice, crop them or whatever I needed to, then I would do that. Thanks, Jay Party. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Huge chicken. It's probably not a small chicken, yeah. Waterfalls. So yeah, since you asked what I take photos of, everything. I have like a bunch of like school photos. I have like trips to like Lake Tahoe from like 06, 07. I went to Las Vegas. Well, it's probably Las Vegas photos. If you've never been to Las Vegas, let me see. What can I show? 'Cause most of these photos are no, see people there. Okay, I can show these. I can show these. This is Las Vegas. Where I stick. This is indoors. If you don't know, certain areas of Las Vegas have these indoor fake skies and stuff. Trojan horse. I mean, not all of the photos obviously are going to be good, but this was a performance that was happening that I tried to take photos of, which was not successful. In front of the Cheesecake Factory. For whatever reason. They were selling cars. Unfortunately, I didn't have the money to buy any. Yeah, it'd be nice to get these. Unfortunately, you know, yeah, didn't get anything. This was way 1500s Rome. You're that old. I knew it. Oh yeah, I've been to a Miss Teen Chinatown beauty pageant at one point. I had an interesting childhood, apparently. Oh my god, I have pictures of me when I was young. Okay. Hold on. I'm going here. Here's me visiting Paris. And I will end it on a picture of me when I was a wee lad. Like pre-18 wee lad. Like young lad. But yeah, like I just took photos of everything when I was young. Right? The Louvre. The Louvre. Louvre. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think the reason, by the way, this is like a photo like this is because I tried like stitching it. So that was like the idea. It's like I wanted to try to stitch it. That's why I just took a photo like going all the way around. Because back then that was like that's the whole thing. I was like, oh, exciting. Oh yeah, here's me young. No, I'll show you one picture of me young. It's coming up. Some metal balls. Because everyone loves to see balls. And who's this gentleman? In front of said balls. I don't know how old was I in here? I don't even know if I can see when these photos were taken. 2006. So I was 16 roughly. Yeah, I was still, I think I was 16 here. Why do I have 80s hair at 16? I was born in the 80s. It's okay. I'm forgiven. Yeah, there's like more buildings and people. I like taking pictures of flowers and stuff. But you can see this is like what I enjoy taking photos of. I enjoy taking photos of environments. What big surprise that I work in environments and I like taking pictures of environments. And I don't like taking pictures of people. And for a long time I have lots of pictures of people too. Congratulations, you've now seen a picture of me young. There's still so many more pictures of stuff. I have a picture from a wedding. I have a picture from prom. Wait, why does it say prom 07? My prom was 08. Oh, because I think I went to a... Oh my god, I remember this. Why is my Instagram only food? Because I don't want to share these photos. And I don't take photos these days of environments. What happened was I had a social life. This is what happened. I went to an art school for a high school, and basically, I went during my junior year, 11th grade. I went to prom just to like go and see like what's up. I think it was invited. It wasn't on prom for me, but I just went and I just like took photos and stuff. Because that's what I did. And it's funny because in my high school, because it was an art high school, the prom king and prom queen were both guys. The prom prince and prom princess were also guys. 3 of them were gay. 1 was straight, which made that dance incredibly awkward, and it was hilarious. And I mean, because again, I wasn't really I was just taking photos, and right, I still remember to this day that the person who the girl that was like tried to be prom queen was like in the hallway crying. And I genuinely felt bad for her. Because like all guys winning for everything, for every single one of them, I don't know. Like I felt bad for her. She was like just crying. Like I still remember that. Yeah, that's That's all the pictures that you get from me right now. I don't have pictures of my pro. Oh my god. Okay, there's some more pictures. Here's some these pictures. These are like pictures I think I printed. Oh, here. I'll show you this one. I like this picture. I like this photo. I take this photo. I like this photo.